Bureau of Labor and Statistics came out with the unemployment rate data that the Trump administration had been holding, and Black unemployment is at 8.3%. For reference, the average of unemployment for all racial demographics is 4.3%. For white people and Asian people in this country, it's below 4%. But it is 8.3% for Black Americans, which is the highest that it's been since 2021, I believe. Also, want to point out that when Trump took office in January, Black unemployment was 6.2%. It has not been a full year. And I say all of this to say, and I want to tell Black people, we are being gaslit. We are being targeted, especially those of us that are high income earners. We are being systematically targeted. And the data shows that. No matter how they try to spin it, no matter how they try to make it seem like it's not as bad as it is, 8.3% unemployment is huge. And if any other racial demographic of people had unemployment rates that high, it would be national news every single day. It would. It would. But people do not care because it's Black people. 8.3% unemployment.
What's up, everyone? So there is a video going around right now talking about Black unemployment in America, and honestly, it's something we need to talk about seriously, because while some politicians are saying economy is going great, a lot of Black people are struggling to find work right now, and this isn't just bad luck. This had a lot to do with politics, policy, and the choice being made by people in power. First of all, the numbers don't lie. Right now, Black unemployment is much higher than the national average. Basically, Black people are losing jobs or struggling to get hired at almost twice the rate of general population. And this happens almost every time the economy slows down. When things get harder, Black workers get hit first and hit harder.
The job report for November dropped this week, y'all. And just to make things short and sweet, things are not looking good for Black people. Let's talk about it. Now, for my OG followers, you already know that if you see me looking down, you know I'm looking at my notes. If you're not following me, please make sure to do so. This is a space in which pop culture, politics, and money meet. Now, let's get into the report. So 2025 has not been kind to Black workers. Currently, the unemployment rate for Black workers in the United States is 8.3%. That is almost double the national average. So let me be clear. This is the highest unemployment rate for Black workers since the Great Recession. So what's contributing to this high unemployment rate? Well, let's talk about it. The first one being the cuts in the federal workforce. Black workers, especially Black women in government, had a very large presence. Therefore, these cuts in federal employment has disproportionately affected Black workers, especially Black women in the workplace, significantly. The second one is the growth of AI as well as corporate downsizing. Automation and corporate restructuring are significantly impacting Black workers. Third, rollbacks in hiring practices. So because diversity and inclusion has become almost a dirty word in the workplace, it has significantly impacted Black workers. And last but not least, historically, when the economy slows down, the group of people that are hit the hardest by the slowdown are typically Black people. So what will be the impact? The first one being the widening of the wealth gap. Now, Black people have already historically been affected by the wealth gap in this country, having the inability to save due to legalized practices of discrimination, Jim Crow, segregation, all of the things, okay? So when you are in a situation where they have high unemployment numbers, that sets back generations that will be unable to save, purchase houses, retire, so on and so forth. Also, job loss or the inability to find a job poses a significant economic strain on the community. That being individuals unable to pay their bills, possibly get certain medical treatments, the list goes on and on. And it also can lead to underemployment, highly educated people being forced to take jobs that pay them less. And I also want to say that if you think Black unemployment does not affect other people, you are sorely wrong. Because if people are unemployed and they're taking jobs that they are way overqualified to take, that can also be the reason why teen unemployment in this country is so high. And that's a little bit over 16%. So I'll end with this. What is being done to address the issue? The fact that a minority group in this country has almost double the national unemployment rate in this country, and the national rate is 4.6%. And if Black people are at 8.3%, that is a major problem. So what is being done to address this problem? I want to hear from you. Get down in the comments and let me know if this information surprises you. You can write yes or no. Also, put down in the comments what you think Black people should or need to be doing to protect themselves from unemployment. And if you made it to the end of this and you don't have a comment, drop a money bag to show me that you listened to the end. If you found value in this post, please make sure to like as well as share. And don't forget to follow the Black Dust Society. This is a space in which pop culture, politics, and money meet.
If the unemployment rates for any other race of people got anywhere near 8%, all hell would break loose, bro. These people would start bringing guillotines out, literally. Because they're like, hey, white supremacy ain't supposed to affect us in this way. It's only supposed to affect the Blacks that way. I think it was around like August when I made a video talking about how the unemployment rates of Black people increased. And I think it was around 7% for Black men and maybe 6% for Black women. But like right now as a whole, we're at 8%, bro. All this shit is calculated. All this shit is planned, bro. And it's going to continue to happen to us until all the other races of people start to really feel that shit, bro. And that's the unfortunate thing about this. Like, these people lack so much empathy and don't care until something bad happens to them. And anytime Black folks speak up about it, or even if white folks speak up about it, nobody cares. And until they really feel the repercussions of their votes and realize the way that they vote actually matters, shit's not gonna change. They've been doing this shit for centuries. They will constantly vote against themselves.
We have some huge news right now, horrible economic news for the United States of America right now, as the unemployment rate in America has hit a 4-year high at 4.6%, according to new statistics released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. 7.8 million Americans are now without a job. When you look at the job market over the past 2 months, in October, the United States lost more than 100,000 jobs. In November, we rebounded, gained more than 50,000 jobs, but still a net loss over the past 2 months. The exact numbers were losing 105,000 jobs, gaining 64,000 jobs. Still a net loss of about 41,000 jobs. October retail sales, according to the Census Bureau, remained flat, lowest in months. Wage growth remained relatively stagnant as well. There are major warning signs for the United States economy heading into 2026 right now. A lot of recession indicators right now. I will continue to provide you updates as we get more information in, but very bad news for the economic outlook heading into the new year. Like, comment, share, and I'll see you very soon. So when you see videos talking about Black unemployment going up, don't brush it off. This is not because people don't want to work. This is about policy choices. A strong economy should work for everyone, not just rich people and big corporations. If Black unemployment is rising, that's a warning sign that the economy is not healthy. No matter what politician says, if we really want change, we need leaders who invest in jobs, protect workers, fund education, and take racial inequality seriously. Because when Black communities do better, everyone does better. If you find this video helpful, please like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel.